This is going to be a lesson on source evaluation of basic websites. Today I'm going to use the search term illegal immigration and see what we get. We get 133 million hits. The first one is Wikipedia. That's not unusual. We usually see Wikipedia up at the top. So let's take a look at it. Here's the Wikipedia article on illegal immigration. It looks very comprehensive, all these different countries. But before we get into it, let's take a look at this little tab called Talk. And this tells you what people are talking about as they are working on this article. So source number 2, somebody is questioning whether one of their facts should be changed. He doesn't think it's correct. Someone else flagged 2 citations for being questionable. If we go down further, this is basically a lobby group, and their conclusions should be attributed to them, preferably with the statement that they are an anti-immigration lobby group. So some of this information has bias. If we go back to the article, one thing we can do is take a look and see what some of their sources are. Now if you look, I'm looking for the citations. A lot of the citations are missing. So that tells me there are some questions about the reliability of this source. So let's go back here and take a look. And I am going to take a look at Immigration Pro-Con and see what they have to say. I can see that it's an organization. I can look at the URL, and they have some really interesting stuff. Top 10 pros and cons. Did you know? Historic timeline. This looks pretty good. But who are these people? I can take a look at the About Us, and they give us an overview, their board of directors. They tell you that their purpose is to provide resources for critical thinking and educate without bias. They are transparent and they have no charge. This seems like it might be a pretty good organization. So my job going forward is to make sure I'm checking into the people who are publishing this information, getting as much information about them as possible, and I'm also going to be cross-checking and making sure the information I get from this site also matches up with information I'm getting from other sites. We call that triangulation. So I'm going to stick with this one.